Today, for the first time in weeks, houses of worship across North Carolina had the option to hold indoor services. It's all thanks to a temporary restraining order placed on Governor Roy Cooper's stay-at-home order. Meredith Stutz spoke one-on-one with the Triad pastor behind that lawsuit. He explains how he plans to keep his church safe during an ongoing pandemic.
Less than 24 hours after a federal judge ruled that religious gatherings in North Carolina can take place inside regardless of group size, I talked to Dr. Ronnie Beatty, head pastor of Berean Baptist Church in Winston-Salem, before he preached what he says will be the last parking lot service. Now, we were not permitted to film that service on property, even though it was being live streamed. Before that service took place, we talked about that decision inside his church, which he says he is now focused on reopening with modifications. Sitting in his office, Pastor Beatty says he was relieved by Judge James Devers' decision.
I was very much appreciative, elated that he ruled on a constitutional basis.
On Friday, Beatty, president of Return America, also listed in the suit with a church in Greenville, appeared in court in Raleigh.
I knew this judge had it together. He realized the importance of the First Amendment.
Beatty says their problem with the order had to do with the governor's prohibiting the free exercise clause, saying the order was inconsistent with non-religious places.
How can all these people rubbing shoulders in an UPS packaging center be safer than the governor says 11 people can be if they come in the house of God? I think it's wrong to mistreat the church and treat it differently than he treats the business world. Again, why is 50 people in a funeral home safer than 10 people in church?
The judge agreed with their reasoning, temporarily allowing for groups larger than 10 to gather inside houses of worship, including the sanctuary of Berean Baptist, as long as they use safety guidelines. Governor Cooper's office disagreed, but says it won't appeal.
Well, he has a right to be wrong.
Beatty says the church is necessary during a pandemic, and their actions set a standard for all houses of worship in the state.
So all of the churches today have the freedom, First Amendment rights to go back in the buildings under, vitally important, under very stringent sanitation rules.
Beatty says his church will go beyond CDC guidelines and plans to have its first indoor service this Wednesday, where doors will be held and a nurse will conduct temperature checks.
We're going to have every other row of seating blocked off. There will be no handshake. There will be no passing of the offering plate. We will have people sanitizing handles in restrooms.
But face coverings will not be required, nor limiting seating capacity. Beatty says members aren't forced to return if they are uncomfortable. On that, we asked Beatty what happens if someone going forward in his congregation contracts COVID-19.
We can't guarantee that everybody comes in here is going to be safe, no more than the business world can guarantee that. But we're going to make sure that we do everything we can to have a safe environment for the people who come in here.
That temporary restraining order shall remain in place until a hearing on Friday, May 29th. Reporting in Winston-Salem, Meredith Stutz, WXII 12 News.